Right? Okay, I wrote this on Memorial Day. It was right after they had the Hands Across America, and I was listening to the radio, and the DJ was talking about Memorial Day, and think about the price that everybody paid to have freedom for us, and then he put on the Pet Shop Boys, Let's Make Money America, and it just struck me so odd. I thought, what? You know, we have Memorial Days now because of people like Hitler. In the future, they'll just be for nothing, but everybody was greedy, and it just made me mad, so I had to write a poem, and it's called Memorials and Morning Glories. I don't usually do rap, but this is kind of rap, so I have to kind of snap my fingers. Memorials and Morning Glories. Gonna tell you a story. I was listening to my radio, and the DJ was rapping, you know. He was rapping about Memorial Day, but it struck me odd the next thing he played. The DJ says, even if you're not at the parades, as you lie on the beach or grill your barbecue, as you wash your car or do what you do, take some time on Memorial Day, think of the brave souls and the price they paid. The DJ says the price they paid so you and I could feel freedom ring. The DJ plays and the Pet Shop Boys sing. Let's make money, America. Let's make lots of money. Ah, ha, ha, ha. You know, big business has bought the newsman to tell you make money, don't give a damn. Let's kick some butt and take a stand. Rape everything, including the land. We don't care if we're stepping on toes. Money's our friend, other people our foes. We get sucked into the material game. We let violence and poverty reign. We just want to gobble up more. We sell our souls to the company store. The material girl has really scored. Is she a Madonna or a money whore? She looks so fine and has a groovy beat, but it takes no spine to embrace defeat. Rock and roll is no longer a threat. Big business has tamed it. It's a harmless pet. The youth once questioned the establishment. Now they dive into the money pit. Trust in God, but give me a dollar. Gotta get rich quick or I'm gonna holler. We're addicted to money and driven to consume. Corporate government seduces our doom, but we're so distracted we just can't understand that time's running out for us and the land. And it won't last any longer for the rich and famous. There'll be nobody left but the angels who'll blame us. It seems like such a very sad shame to sell the world to get money and fame. You know that things aren't ever the same when you sell your soul to fortune and fame. How quickly fades our moment of glory. The universe yawns at the end of our story, and material souls wander aimlessly, lost and drowning in infinity. Yet they could have swam the endless sea. Yes, we can still rewrite future history, 'cause change is up to you and me. Now is the hour, and we have the power as people join hands across the land and take some time to help humankind. No time to escape, no time to get blind. Don't worry about your fashion, better look into your mind. You dress so fancy and act so funny, putting on airs and clinging to your money, but you might find you get more respect. Changing the world, 'cause it's possible yet. Gotta raise our consciousness, that's the first step. I said save the world, yeah, it's possible yet. Raise our consciousness, that's the first step, 'cause what we believe in our hearts we create. When it all blows up, we can't blame fate. Don't get hung up on predestination. You and I hold the fate of the nations. This don't have to be the end of the story. Shine your love, say good morning, glory. Greet the glory, greet the glory. It's been waiting on us since the gospel story. And on Memorial Day, as you think of sacrifice, don't forget the Prince of Peace and Light. Shine your love, 'cause we write the story. We are the seeds of tomorrow's glory. I said shine your love, I said shine your love, I said shine your love, say shine. Thank you very much. Well, I could try to run to ABC No Rio and do something there, or I could do more here, I guess.
Do another one, please.
Okay, let's see. I wish I had a tambourine. You don't have a tambourine downstairs, do you?
I can make the sound.
Do you have one? Sweet.
Wow.
And,
It's been around.
well, I know, but then I'm no spring chicken. Anyway, this poem is called Cannibal Love.
Oh, I like this.
Okay. He was a devil, wearing no disguise at all. She called him animal. He said, call me cannibal. She cried for mercy, and he gave her none at all. That was just about the time she lost everything again. She lost herself and uttered out the words of her sin. She said, I'm yours. your slave. Lord, you know that girl'd been praying for her love's emancipating. Up came a blessing she'd been awaiting. She got confused, but she still knew what to do. She let go. She said, I'll ride with the flow. She called him animal. He said, call me cannibal. She cried for mercy, but he gave her none at all. And suddenly she felt like she had one foot in the grave. We run to death as we bow before the idols we engrave. There's a love in each of us that is deeper than a thrust can ever penetrate. And to get the love that cures every ache, we must emancipate our souls. She called him animal. He said, call me cannibal. She cried for mercy, but he gave her none at all. For you see, this girl was not meant to be a slave at all. And there is a source of mercy, and God love y'all. There's a love in each of us that is deeper than a thrust can ever penetrate. And to get the love that cures every ache, we must emancipate our souls. She called him animal. He said, call me cannibal. She cried for mercy, and he gave her none at all. There's a love in each of us that is deeper than a thrust. This love comes from the spirit within, and it's free for all of us. Call it what you will. I learned it from Jesus, and to get the thrill that cures every ache, we must emancipate our souls.
All right.
Okay. I wrote this one in February. I hope I've got enough air left to do it. Now, this one is called Lucubration. And if you haven't had a chance to run across that in the dictionary yet, the subtitle is Key to My Heart. Well, we'll get rid of our government if y'all get rid of yours. If the politicians were unemployed, how would they fund their wars? That's foolish, you say. Who would protect you and me? Are you some kind of idiot? This sounds like anarchy. That's unchristian. That's un-American. That's pure insanity. Well, I would beg to differ. God gave us choice and set us free. I know God did not create corporate war and greed. We say God told the Jews to kill to get their promised land. Well, God did not say enslave the world, grab everything you can. And yet we beat our Bibles and say God backs our cause. Our Lord is really money, and we protect our Lord with laws. United States and Russia, damn the world full steam ahead. Pulling strings in every country, helping people till all are dead. The boys up top and fires of fear, but why should that be so? Your Mother Earth is calling you boys, it's time for you to go. The poor will always be among us. Share all your blessings, warm, sweet Jesus. But the richly bloated power whores screw the pawns whenever it pleases. What makes them think they need so much? Where is their self-esteem? A nightmare now corrupts the heart. Once beat the American dream. There once lived a dream of freedom for all. It was a noble charge. That dream changed to a chicken in every pot and a car in every garage. And now the dream is any fool can become a millionaire. And if you don't, you worthless shit, at least please dress with care. What is this false dignity? Have we no humility? Has TV coerced us to swallow the swill as war plans are laid for corporate kills? The souls of the Russians are as sacred as ours. They are like victims of similar powers. Their doctrines cry out for humanity. In some ways more Christian than you and me. But the red boys at the top have their graft and scams that are just as hideous as Uncle Sam's. They rule the roost and sharpen their rapiers. But laws must be kept in our hearts, not on paper. So here we all stew, fools ruled by fools. And there's only one that's fit to rule. Let each of us be ruled by the God we know in our hearts. Yeah, each must be willing to do their own part. With love as our conscience and love as our tools, maybe we won't need these fools to rule. And we'd better hurry up just as fast as we can before the backup of nuclear waste hits our land. Acid rain and chemical warfare fuck with the weather, but they guarantee us our lives will be easier, better. The farmers are starving, but they're building Star Wars. If the land is paid dearly, the sky will pay more. Society is getting too big for its britches, and survival is not born out of radioactive ditches, not from their secret wars or wars in our hearts. The world cannot be changed. I said the world cannot be changed. I said the world cannot be changed unless we each do our part. Are you afraid of anarchy? Are you afraid to be free? Only love will make us free. I said only love will make us free. Only love will make us free. Only love will make us free. A world where each can rule oneself, trusting in love from within. This is God's glorious anarchy, freedom from fear and sin. And you can be sure love resides in your heart. Look for it, it'll show your part. These changes are not brought about by political campaigns. This is an individual process that takes place in your heart and brain. And each can only come of their own volition. One by one we make the world its change, its transition. But some want not to see that they have the key to love on their own. And so we see the rapier toned as a part of us that struggles to assassinate the best of us that conquers fear and hate. So free yourself and I'll free me from the politics of fear and greed. For the coward's way is tyranny, yeah, the coward's way is tyranny. It has something to do with why we give and what we take. Whether we have enough love and if we have enough faith. For there is a God of love and infinite supply. I can feel that love, oh my, my, my. Said there is a God of love and infinite supply that lifts love up when it cries for help and never lets it die.